Okay, so before this episode starts, I want to send a shout out to Gnome Kid for recommended that I use CapCut to edit. However, I did end up going with DaVinci Resolve for a couple different reasons, but just thanks regardless. What's up, guys? Beast Geek here, and one that's been a while. It's always been a while, but hopefully that's gonna change soon. Two, I feel like I say this like every time I upload, but like, of course, we're doing something a bit different today. While I have technically uploaded a Satisfactory video in the past, like technically, oh, dang man. Okay, so technically I have, but it was a stream, and I'm just not really trying to do that, and it was in a previous update, and I wanted to start fresh. This is a game I've been wanting to play for years, and long story short, that one didn't really plan out. So we're gonna be making a new world today. I have no idea how long this video is gonna be. It's the first time I'm actually using OBS to make a video. It's weird. It's really weird. Because normally it streams when I do that. Turn that on. There we go. But yeah. So we're gonna be kicking off, making a new world, as I said. Now, there are some settings I'm going to change. I really don't care if people have a problem with that. I don't. So there's two main settings. Oh, this is clearly not where I do that at. Whoops. Okay. We're not doing that because there's two main settings I do want to kind of change. One, okay, they're already changed. Good. It's really just these two. So hostility, creatures aren't really hostile. That's great. And then keep inventory on, because I like to have a decent gaming experience. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna continue. Let's see. Where do I want to spawn at? I've spawned here before and it's decent. I like it. But let's see. Do I want to spawn? I'm kind of thinking we just start with the usual spawn. Yeah, we're gonna name it that. I'm gonna turn multiplayer off. Yeah, there we go. Because, we're not doing that. Now, again, I have no idea what we're going to be doing. I don't have any plan, which is not a good idea when it comes to this game. Planning is everything, but, who cares? We're going to just wing it. Terrible idea, but we're going to do it anyway. So, let's begin. Now, I've actually never seen the intro to this game, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. Let's begin. Maybe, possibly, maybe, probably, hopefully. Oh, well, hello there.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region.
Oh, that's loud.
All pioneers functional. Initiating dispersion. Attention, pioneer. I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall. Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning arrow assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. phase begun. Activating retropropulsion.
Here we go.
Planetfall complete.
Let's see what
Drop
comes up
pod
here.
integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Acceptable is crazy. Gotta get the tool. Nice. Okay.
Congratulations. You are the third in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, A-B-B, in the binary system of Akicha.
Type stuff.
Loading
Okay.
object.
Oh. Well, okay.
First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Sure, we'll do that. Zap.
Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Okay, so I was gonna just skip the ADA things because I already know what to do for the most part. But you know, you never know. I also just realized not everyone's gonna know what this game is. So, if anyone's familiar with like a game like Factorio, it's like a 3D version of that. But you gotta stay on. It's too warm for that. But it's the main difference being the resources are infinite instead of Factorio being a finite resource type deal. The key thing is automation, obviously. Now, for any of those who are very familiar with this game, just know I don't plan on being like the most efficient. Like, obviously efficiency is, but like I'm not gonna go like let's game it out levels of inefficiency, but Alright,
Next
so
objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
230. We'll go this way. Feels weird being in first person. I forgot that this game was first person, not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Yeah, you see it. We'll be fine. Ooh, power slugs are always good. So power slugs will be very handy in the future. So I'm gonna grab this. Thank you. Okay,
This
so we've
semi-slug
actually started.
species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fix-It production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Alright, so there are 3 tiers of stuff.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near-future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
That's fair. Alright, so before I do that, I want to find a good spot for my hub. I don't know, we can just dismantle it later. Do I want it to be down here or up there is the question. So, as I was saying, there are 3 types of nodes. You have pure, impure, and normal. Of course, normal is kind of like the middle ground. Impure is the worst, and then pure is the best. So 3 normal over there, and I believe there's a pure over here somewhere. I think we'll get there when we get there. That'll come in handy later too. Awesome. Ooh, quartz. Awesome. Definitely later. Lots of later stuff. and things.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Come on, come on. Alright, so we're actually going to start over here. Because why not? Because, yeah, here we go. And then the copper is going to be over there, if I remember correctly. Impure. Oh, that's worse. Oh, okay, we'll start with these anyway. You never know. I need to get rid of these real quick. You hate to see it. I thought these were pure, but that's what I get for thinking. And then let me just double check. I can jump up here. Not having the booster rockets is so weird. Okay, that's nothing. Cool. Love to see it, love to see it. And no, that's where it is. That should be copper up there, right? I believe. Yeah. Yeah, copper. Alright, we'll start with these impures. The impures will be fine to start out with. Alright, I might actually place the hub up here because remember we can dismantle it and move it around later. I can't snap you to the grid yet. You hate to see it. We'll get to that later.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Alright, what do we need? That unlocks those things. This will be good, that'll be good too. So I just need some stuff. So to make things by quote-unquote hand, you can use this thing which comes pre-built, or you can build one. So anywhere you're at, you can just pop one down if you have the resources, of course. So we'll get to that later. So we need that. I'm so excited to start it new because while we got a decent ways into the last world, there was some things that wasn't done correctly that I wanted to fix. So I'm glad we're restarting. Alright. That should be good. How many do I need actually? 10. Oh yeah, no, that's more than enough. Which is always good. Alright. Boom pow. Oh, right. I knew that. Alright, storage is good.
Hub
We'll
upgrade
keep these
1,
things
storage
in there
and
for later.
frame completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop.
Alright.
Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
Alright, what does that entail? This gets me the smelter and all that good stuff. Still not the miner though. Alright. That kind of sucks. So let me come grab a little bit more iron. And then we get enough, probably get 100 or so. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I thought. But it is done, so now I'm gonna come craft the thingy bobs that I need. The plates and rods. That's what I needed. Yep. So how many did I need? I need 20 and 10. Let me go ahead and craft that up. Alright, and that is all of the stuff and things, hopefully, maybe, probably not. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get that going. Boop, boop.
Hub upgrade 3,
And as you can
interior
see
furnishing
now,
completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
All right, cool. This is new, I think. Ooh. Ooh, this is definitely new. I like that. I think I'm gonna just. Ooh, I don't know. That looks pretty decent. I'm almost positive this is new. I don't remember the last time I did that. I will. I will worry about this another time because I'm not gonna spend that amount of time doing all that. Yeah, we'll do that later. But yeah, that upgrade added this back here, which is like a living quarters, restroom, all that good stuff. I don't see it. There it is. Bed. Gotcha. What is that going to? Question mark. Oh, okay. It's telling me to use that now. All right, we're not there yet. All right, let me come to these things. Oh, I forgot to keep it. Dang. I do like the nighttime in this game, though. To be fair, the nighttime. I need to hurry up and unlock the thingy bobs. We're close. We're close. I can feel it. So let me gather up what's in these and see where... Oh, there's another one of those slugs. We'll get to what those do later. Alright. Cool. What is that? That looks like concrete. Cool. Or technically limestone, which we're about to actually unlock. Oh, actually, have we already unlocked? We have. Let's go ahead and get that suited as well, because that's really handy. And I'm pretty sure there's one like right at the bottom of this hill. I'm gonna probably just hand mine this because we're really very soon about to be automating mining stuff. So let me just hand mine a bunch of this. Cause yeah, ooh, actually, is that a good idea? Yeah, let me get a little decent amount of this and I'll be right back. Okay, after getting about 20 of that, I feel like that's, we'll come back to that because it's really useful. There's another slug over there, very close around. That's good. Love to see it. But yeah, after getting about 20 of that, I realized that's way too slow. We're just gonna wait until we automate it. We're not very far off from that. Concrete's used in a lot of stuff, but not anything we need at the moment. But we're getting close, so bear with me.
Potential edible collected.
This
Eating
way.
it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
I heard you. Alright, so what do we need for this hub upgrade? Ooh, we get belts finally. Yay, I like belts. Belts are good. Belts are great. Alright, so we need 75 of those. So let me make sure I have everything. I need 10 concrete. It's a good thing I went... Oh, I didn't get enough. So let me go grab enough for that. Let me actually check the ratio, because it says I can make 6. So it's 3 to 1. So I need a total of... Let's see, 30. So I need a total of 30, so I just need 10 more. So let me go get that, make sure I have everything else, and I'll be right back. Let me check this real quick. Go ahead and grab that too. Alright, and there's my 30, so let me go and get my stuff and things ready. So ready to get to the next thing we're about to get to, hopefully, because this whole shebang is kind of getting annoying. Not gonna lie. Alright, so while I'm walking back, there's one other thing I would like, people to realize. This game kind of incentivizes, like, starting off with a not so great factory, moving up to a better and better. So constantly tearing it down, rebuilding, tearing it down, rebuilding. So So at first, it's not going to look the greatest, but just keep in mind it will more than less likely all be temporary. So just everyone keep that in mind. So let me double check my numbers. We need 75. So 73 and 20. So let me get that done and I will be right back. Again, it's a whole lot of this. Really can't wait to get to automating. Alright, here we go, finally. So I've got that and I've got that. Alright, cool. Bam. Oh, conveyor
Hub
belts.
upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get another portable miner for the stuff and things. For the, what's it called? Concrete. Because we're going to start needing a lot of that here soon. A lot of that. A lot indeed. So I'm going to need rods and plates. I've already kind of forgot how many, which is sad. Alright, let's see here. Let me bring out yall. That's the wrong button. That's the button I needed. That. I need 3 more of those and... Oh, wait, right, yep. No one saw that. Very excited to have this automated. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Get that done as soon as possible. There we go. I forgot. Wrong button. I would have saw that. Alright. Let me actually make sure I remember what we need first before I continue. So, we're gonna need... okay, yeah, these are the things we're gonna need. Very useful. So, that, and that. Cool, 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 cool. I wonder, actually, let's do... I have an idea. No, let's not do that yet. Let's wait. We're not very far off. Let's just wait. Oh, we're so close yet so far away. So far away. Come on, there we go. Oh, that's the wrong button. You didn't see that. There we go. Alright. I actually might do this instead, because I have majority of the stuff on me. And I really wish... I need to get better at that. So let me come back up here and accept the milestone. That way we have it in our top stuff. That way I can keep a track of it, no matter where I'm at. I gotta get better at doing that. I keep forgetting. Alright, let's do that. Cool. Now I can keep track of everything I need, which is great. Very excited to where we're going next. Very excited where we're going next. Alright, so now I can plop down a... Hopefully, at least, not that. Please. Okay, get out of here. Alright, so I need 75 of those. This is going to take a while. Be right back. You know, on second thought, instead of doing that, I think we do something else. Yeah, I think we're going to do something else. I'm curious now, see if we can. So if because that's the concrete at least. Alright, so if I need cable, so let me plop down a thingy bob, this thingy bob, make some cable. Don't need much at all. Just a couple. Alright, and I break this down. And then I plop down first off, a smelter needs wire. You hate to see it. Alright, let's do that then. I forgot what I was doing. Cool. I think I'm gonna wanna do this real quick, maybe, possibly. Because I have pretty much all the ores I need. Alright, so, hear me out, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a smelter. Doesn't really matter which way it goes. Because I feel like this is gonna be faster. We're gonna make, because we need 75, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then if I put some U's into there, and I connect U to that. Okay, and then we put all of that in. So that's gonna make that, which is gonna kind of help. Kind of, sort of. Alright, so this is a big deal. So you see how this says 12 per minute. So once we get to the point where we get to the ones that you can like have an input to, that means like if you're destroying these enough and you have a stockpile of leaves and all enough, this is how much it would take to constantly always run not stop. So 12 of wood per minute. Leaves, of course, will be different. But then also, at the same time, keep in mind, we're producing 4 megawatts from this one. This is using exactly 4. So, keep that in mind. Also, keep these numbers in mind. You remember how I said there's 3 purities? You have impure, normal, and pure. So impure, with a Mach 1 miner, the ones we haven't unlocked yet, the Mach 1 miner, will do 30 per minute. So 30 per minute, this uses 30 per minute. So if we had a normal node, which keep in mind those 3 down there are normal, that would be 2 of these, making 60 iron per minute, because these are 1 to 1, so 30 per 30. Numbers. Okay, math and math. So just keep... Okay, this is kind of why I love this game, because as terrible as I am at math, I do like numbers, and this is pretty much all this game is numbers. So, so yeah, just keep that in mind. It's a big numbers thing, especially the higher tier we are. The more power we're gonna need, the more machines we're gonna need. Creating the more power we're gonna need. Alright, so now if I come over here, and I need, how many? 75, so let's create those. I'm gonna get all of these things I need crafted, that way we can get to where we need to get to. And then, we shall be back. Okay, so luckily, actually, these didn't take as long as I thought. But Now, if I was smart, I would then be putting these straight into the next thing. Now, because we're done with that, and I need you to do this now. That's still iron. Where's my copper? Copper, there we go. Get out of there. Oh, right. Alright, so you do have to select the recipes. I forgot to mention that. That's my bad. But this is the same as the regular iron. Okay, 30 and 30. Okay, just keep those numbers in mind. Yep. But it still uses the same amount. It doesn't change the power. It's always going to be 4. But there are some things that changes that, which we'll get to later. Like a decent ways later, I must admit. Now, if I had another one of these going, like I said, I would then put this with belts into a constructor, but those also use power. So if I go to constructor, see those also use exactly 4 megawatts. So I would have to have exactly one more of these, which we haven't quite got yet. Can I even... I can't even craft one yet, so we're kind of... Because I'm kind of like speedrunning it a little bit. Technically, this isn't the greatest idea, but we're doing it. It helps saves a little bit of time. Just a little bit. Alright, if I get done with that. So now, ratios are also something, like I said, you got to keep in mind. So, wire, because you see we need 50 cable. So, wire is 1 to 2. So, for 1 ingot, we get 2 wire. Cable is 2 to 1. So, for 2, you get 1. So really, that's basically saying for every copper ingot, you get 1 cable. We're mathing? We're mathing. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's the wrong thing. That's what I'm trying to do. No one's on that. Alright, let me get those 2 things crafted and then we'll be right back. Maybe. Possible. Alright, so I was able to get 38 out of that, but as I'm saying this, I'm just realizing we don't have enough concrete. So let me go grab this again. Oh, I'm so ready to have belts and all every which way and making it look better. And ooh, concrete. I might need to put another one on this, not gonna lie, but we'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. It's not gonna look great at the moment, but we'll get there when we get there. All in due time. But yeah, hopefully very soon we'll be getting into coal, because coal is significantly better than biomass. One, because it's a natural resource, and because remember, the resources in this game are infinite. Like the nodes don't deplete like other games, so do keep that in mind. Water is interesting though, but we'll get there later. Alright, so that should be plenty enough concrete. Let me just go ahead and craft. Oh, wait. Alright, so that should be enough. So now, I'm going to tear that down and make a... If I have the resources, which I don't, you hate to see it. Oh, no. Okay, well. Okay. Cool. Ouch. That hurt. What was I doing? Crafting this. Right. Alright. Okay. Again. And there we have it. So let's add the rest of these and the rest of that. And then the bibbidi pop. Skadoosh.
Hub Upgrade 5, Power Expansion, completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete Hub Upgrade 6.
Alright, so this unlocks the ability to craft these. So these are very important. So I probably have... Let's see about this. I should have enough stuff on me to craft these things, but probably not actually. So yeah, it's this that's going to be a problem. We'll go ahead and select the milestone where we know what we need. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to gather up these things because this is where it gets really interesting now. Let me go grab more of that and I'll be back. Alright, and that is all the concrete, luckily. So, now we have these. Now, let me just double check that I didn't read that incorrectly. What did this get us again? Okay, this guy. Alright, cool. So, I didn't read it incorrectly. So, now, because we have 2 of these, so I put in leaves. Okay, so that eats leaves like crazy. Luckily, we have a decent amount of them. Put wood in this one, so keep that in mind. Oh, these got more. Oh. Am I tripping? Because were these not just producing 4 a while ago? Are they now? Am I blind? Okay, well anyway, cool. So now we have this setup that we can work with. So now, to help us move along, because how much of those? Let me do this. Let me grab this. Let me go grab the copper if I can make it up there. Not having, listen, I know I already said this, but not having my jumpsuit, my booster rockets, my booster stuff. I forgot what they're called in this game, but those things. Not having those things. Ooh, I can feel the difference. Very much already looking forward to having those. Alright, so now what we're going to do is to kind of help ourselves. I'm going to kind of do the same setup we did a while ago. So, smelter. Ooh, can I though? Because I don't have things. Can I craft them yet, actually? Can I do that yet? Ooh. Technically, yes. Cool. So, screws, remember those things I was telling you that was really annoying? This is why. They're going to be in everything. Alright, so cool. How many did I need? 2. I need 1 more. And how many do I need? 6. Cool. This is actually going to be very helpful. So, if I plop down... buddy. No one saw that. More of these. Alright. Actually, because I know belts are also going to need them, let me craft a couple more of both of those. Cool. Alright, that should be enough. So now, to help ourselves out, what we're going to do, right, is we're going to do smelter. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Oop. And then we're going to do constructor. Now, if you hold control, you can see how there's like that line ever so slightly, but if you hold control, it snaps better. So they're more aligned, which is very helpful. Belts. Oh, glorious belts. Now, keep in mind, belts also have a maximum that they can transfer. So Mach 1 belts can only do 60. Now, luckily, we only do 30 anyway, so that's not really the biggest issue, but just keep that in mind, though. Alright, so this needs 30. This needs 30. Cool. So, we've got that. We've got that. Let's do that. And then, we'll do this. Alright, so again, this is not the most efficient. I cannot stress that enough. But I know it's not efficient. I get it. I got it. Okay. I got it. Alright, so now while this is making, this is going to be kind of slow starting off because, you know, got to take time. But it'll get there. Alright, so while that's making those, I'm going to be working towards making these? Question mark? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I might just let it do its thing. Technically, if I wanted to be smart, which I kind of might do that anyway. What am I missing for this? Both screws. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do, now bear with me here, is we're going to do the same thing, but again. Alright? You following? You following? Are you following? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Alright, so I'm actually going to have to come debug some of these to do so, sadly. Alright, so I need exactly 2 of those. That's great, actually. Alright, so now the same way that whenever I held control with this, it'll do the same thing sideways. But if I middle click, it copies. Now that also tells us we're out of rods, because of course we're out of rods. Now, this is going to be a little interesting. How many rods did I need? I forgot to look. 5. Alright, cool. So, this is going to be very crude and not the greatest looking for a while, like we've mentioned. But we're okay with that. All temporary. Can't stress that enough. All temporary. And then did this? No, it didn't. But it needs wire, technically. Alright, so if I hold control this away, you can see that it'll line up that away too, which is great. We love to see it. Great, we love to see it. Alright, and then I need concrete, and I need more of these, and I need more of those. Just look at the dream. Alright. Then I needed cable. Need more cable going. Love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. It's already been almost an hour. See, I told you this game. See, just 5 seconds ago, it seemed like I said it was only 20 minutes. Now it's already been an hour. We've done basically nothing. Which is okay. I'm alright with that. I like grinding games. Hopefully, if everything works out, y'all should not be seeing the full hour. If everything works out. I would say maybe 40 minutes max. Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright. Can make some more concrete. Now, concrete is going to be very useful later on, especially for me, because I'm weird. But you'll see what I'm talking about later. Alright, now let's try to line them up with both. Now this is a bit more difficult because we don't have those things I was talking about. Well, that's fine. We'll make do, because we do that. Alright, so now we're running into a bit of a problem. As you see, we've only got 2 things here. But now, this is where I love this game about. If I do this, if I do this, I mean, if I do, hello? Okay, I'm just an idiot. My apologies. That works, and then if I do another one for this one, make it look a little bit neater, possibly. We'll get to why those are yellow in just a second. So this is out of iron. Yes, it is. And that only has 50. You really hate to see it. Alright, that's fine. Alright. I'm not surprised because we did kind of use some. So what I'm going to do is make another portable miner. If I can get my buttons right, which apparently I can't. I hate to see it. And some of these. And then, I forgot to make one for over chill. This, that, bop, bam, boop, bop, bang. Come on. Let me go do that. Let me put you in bloppity bloop. Oh, I love this game. The beginning is a bit grindy. Let's be real. This is pretty. That's the wrong thing. Putting another one on that probably isn't a terrible idea, but it's the wrong thing for now. Let me make sure I grab as much of that as possible. For I feel like obvious reasons. I keep hitting the wrong button. Really hate to see it. Alright, cool. And then let me remind myself. Tab. Sort the stuffs. And right clicking? Yeah, right clicking. So that's 75 and 75 question mark? Yeah, 75 and 75. Quick maths. Alright. So set 75. Now for this one, I'm going to do iron. But you see how whenever I copied them, it copied the things as well. We don't want that. We want to do iron rods. Now, keep this in mind. This is creating 30. We only need 15. Alright, so technically if I had a splitter, which we'll get to later, I would split this off into 2. But we're not there yet. So this is going to be overproducing, technically. As in overproducing iron ingots and not using enough. But that's fine. We'll get to that. This is going to take a while regardless. Now, would it be better if I just made all this by hand? Probably. It would probably take about the same amount of time. And look a little bit better. Because, not going to lie, this does look kind of bad for now. But remember, it's meant to be built, tore down, built, tore down, built, tore down. It's going to be doing that a lot until we get everything, like, way later down the road. I cannot stress that enough. But I think, while I'm waiting for my portable miners and all to get done, let me make sure these are good on these. They are, thankfully. Goody. I'm gonna be making the wire by hand because it just makes sense to do that. Okay, and I'll be back when all of that's done. Alright, so luckily wire actually doesn't take that long to craft, so that's good. So we're just gonna add that. So boom, 2 out of 4. Love to see it. Alright, so this is out of iron. Hate to see it, technically. Alright, let's see how far along we are. So we have so close with that. So close. And then how far along are we with? Not very close at all. But with this, I could probably make the rest I like. Alright, well, love to see it. Now, really and truly. I mean, come on. How much more? I need to go more iron. That's what I need to do. Do that. Oh man, I was hoping to go through full. Hate. It really cool. Pretty close though, not gonna lie. Alright. So I'm gonna put majority of it in this one for obvious reasons. Now with this one, let's see, we're missing 2 iron. So really and truly I can just do can't just do it. Can't see it. 1, 2. That should be good. Eventually. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Actually, technically, sadly, that tells me I kind of need 1 more. Dang it. So I need 3 more of these, technically. Actually, I can just make that by hand. We'll just do that. It's just 1 more. Yep. Okay, so luckily we've got that going. So those are done. So now it's the iron rod. So technically we can get rid of this. Oh, yeah, we can get rid of this now. Alright, so not only is that freeing up space, it's freeing up power, freeing up iron. Which is good. So let's check on this. So now, again, if we had splitters, which we don't yet, we would be splitting this off into 2. We're not there yet. Alright, so sadly, once I get this milestone done, with the time it is, I'm sadly gonna have to call it, which I don't want to do. This is such a great game. But I also don't want this to be too long of an episode, because if that's the case, I could have just streamed it. But also editing. I'm gonna, yeah. It's gonna be fun. Alright, how much more we got? Oh, not that much. Okay, okay. We're close, we're close, we're close. Come on, come on, come on. Only one more. And bow. Alright, so now, so luckily, you see when I hover over it, it tells you what you're going to get when dismantling it. And you can see because the iron just keeps steady going in, that goes up. So now, you get that as well. And same thing with belts, if you have items on belts. Now a good thing is, if you have a power pole, you can look at your production. So because, I get it now, I see what I was doing wrong. So I forgot that biofuel automatically regulates itself. So if you're only using 4, it only makes 4. Up to right now 20, because that's what these are making, 20 each, and I have these separated at the moment. I forgot that bio burners do that. That's my bad. I'm kind of jerk. But keep that in mind. Bio burners, I'm gonna assume, because it's not like an infinite resource. Like you have to go and gather these things. But coal and I believe like nuclear stuff like that does not do that. It just constantly runs. So keep that in mind. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure. Alright. So we have these things. We have those things. We're done. Alright, cool.
Hub upgrade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
So sadly, that's going to have to be next episode, which I'm kind of sad about, because this is such a great game. I don't want to stop playing. Alright, so before we do that though, I'm going to go over real quick. So that is tier 0 done. Yay, love to see it. So base building. This is why I said that concrete's going to become very important soon, because foundations and walls and ramps, all of the good stuffs, but they require a lot of concrete. So we'll get to that next episode. There's also a lookout tower, which isn't very useful, but it can be. And then of course we also have the splitter and mergers, which we used to we just kind of mentioned. Both are really good. Then you have the lift, which is also very useful, which we'll get to later. And then that thing. But also, next episode we need to get, or possibly the episode after that, we need to get into this stuff, because these are very useful, but we'll get to that in the next episode. So, I don't want to stop, because this is such a great video. Alright, so in the next episode, we'll be working on this stuff. We might get to this stuff. I kind of doubt it, because that's a lot of stuff to get to. This definitely needs to get done as soon as possible. Very useful. We'll get to that. Oh, cool. But yeah, no. Both of these things are very useful. We'll get to that. So, yeah. This is Beast Geek signing off.